know that half of all voters in Scotland stayed at home at the last election in 2011, and that a further 10% of people have yet to register to vote. Well, as the independence referendum looms, the Yes Scotland campaign is on the hunt for those so-called missing millions. Our referendum correspondent Laura Bicker went out with them.
These Yes supporters have gathered in Easterhouse on the outskirts of Glasgow. They're all ages and from all political backgrounds, but tonight they have one aim: conversion by conversation. This is what's often called a deprived area. A third of people are on benefits and, crucially, only a third voted in the last election.
Because there's so many people out canvassing, the entire area of Easterhouse is covered.
This is just one campaigner who hopes to change that. Anne McLaughlin has been pounding these streets for the last year.
Have you thought about how you're voting?
See, to be honest, I've not really thought about it too much. I've not seen a lot of PR.
Campaigners are told to nudge voters towards Yes and, whenever possible, continue the conversation.
Just you get in touch with me. What's your name?
It's Brian.
Brian, right, promise me you'll phone me.
Promise you.
Right,
Okay.
or email, either way.
No problem.
Right, okay,
All
I'll
right,
look forward to
thanks so much.
talking to you.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
cheerio then, bye. Last year I would say people were willing to engage, but they weren't that interested, and now it's completely different. The other reason why this place is important is because a lot of people are not registered to vote because they don't see the point. And what we're saying to them as the Yes campaign is that there really is a point in you voting this time.
Yes Scotland says its grassroots campaign is on a scale which has never been done before, and that, they say, will help them reach out to the so-called missing millions.
If we can get people who perhaps are traditionally non-voters to vote in this referendum, then they are much more likely to vote yes. They don't believe that they have any influence, they don't believe that their vote counts, they don't think that the things they really care about are much affected by who happens to win a UK general election.
In the last Scottish election, half of all voters stayed at home. But this vote will determine Scotland's future, not its future leaders, and that may make all the difference. Laura Bicker, reporting Scotland, Glasgow.
And tomorrow Laura will be looking